Champaign, the Brooklyn native, will play his first game in his hometown as a pro tonight, along with Jeremy Sohan. Victor Wembanyama continue the rodeo road trip here against the Brooklyn Nets on Ken's 5. Along with Sean Elliott and our entire crew, I'm Dan Weiss. Thanks for joining us here this evening from Brooklyn. Spurs have lost their last 6. The Nets have lost their last 3 coming into tonight. Here's Bridges. Thomas matched up by Tre Jones, 5 to shoot, pulls up for 3. Cam Thomas averaging 20 to prepare his team, and obviously the Nets haven't seen the Spurs yet. He said, I've sent my guys about 7 or 8 clips to show what Victor does when you think you have a clean layup and you don't. And hopefully, as you said, a lot of family and friends watching Julian, of course, also played his collegiate ball here in the city at St. John's.
Yeah, so you're not accustomed to that. Sometimes it takes a little time to settle down.
Sohan underneath and can't get the roll. And basketball fans, they've come to watch Victor here tonight.
There were a crowd of people. You should see the crowd outside the Barclays Center just to get in this place. Everybody wants to look at him.
And Simmons pulling up the paint. No, Claxton knocks it into the hands of Champaign. Spurs want to run. Jeremy Sohan gets free, and Jacques Vaughn will.
Yesterday,
I tell you, absolutely.
Oh boy, I killed it. Surprised I'm here.
10 on the shot clock. Claxton. They go to work against Victor, and Claxton powers his way into Victor. Has all of a sudden become a key part of their rotation. Started his first game the other night. He played 40 minutes in the game.
How about that?
4-year player at Kansas, former Big 12 Player of the Year. Here's Schroeder into the corner, spots Dennis Smith Jr., and he cans the 3.
That's the right play there.
Thomas using the Simmons screen, steps into a 3 over Victor. To Wembanyama, and it's snuck aside.
Well, threw it low where everybody else can get to it. And that's been the story all year long.
Bridges caught in the paint. Get it back from Simmons. Contesting all the way out of the three-point line. Simmons gets it on the run, lays it up and in. The side of the head, too.
He probably did. Victor was trying to get in there late to contest. Trying to be in 2 places at once.
And Simmons has 4. Tre Jones. Malachi in the corner pulls up over Thomas. Shoots the 3-pointer short. Thomas in the Simmons screen and an offensive foul.
Individual defender, but he picks up too early. I'm not sure about that one. How about we just move along?
Have a good night before the game, and then they come out and prove us right.
Yeah, they come through for us.
Makes us look like we're good at our jobs. Cam Thomas pulls up for 3. And Cedi Osman skies to get the rebound here. He's harassed by Finney Smith and loses the ball. Tre Jones hiding behind the Wembanyama screen. Now Victor trying to open up inside with Simmons guarding him. Victor, turnaround jumper's good. Standing right next to Billy Kennedy there in the corner. And the long look. 14 to shoot here for the Spurs. Tre Jones out of his hands. Malachi Branham back to Tre. On its way for 3. Wilson brings down the rebound. So Wilson playing with 3 fouls. Claxton on the bench with 3.
Victor's got to get the ball there. So plain and simple. I mean, I want to say it was Cam Thomas that switched out on him, and our guys didn't look down the block.
Watford. Thomas here with 7 to shoot, trying to fend off Sohan, and his contact, there was no whistle. The rebound ends up in Wilson's hands. Thomas skips it into the corner. They don't. Both teams 5 turnovers. Both have turned the 5 into 7 points. Now Simmons with the task of guarding Wembanyama.
Yeah, Victor's working so hard to get the ball down low.
Pulls up over Simmons off the back iron. Simmons moves it up the floor. It's Bridges. Bring it back out, pulls up for the jumper. No, Watford is there for the putback. Watford's playing sparing minutes here as the Nets trying to find their rotations. Players in foul trouble. That lob intended for Victor, picked off by Simmons and thrown right back away. Tre Jones going right to the hole. No, he traveled.
Yeah, threw it right there in the open court, and see Victor look like.
Look at the 7th now. Thomas pulls up in the paint for two. Timeout Spurs. As the Nets have pushed the lead back to 9, 46-37. Thomas, first player in double figures. He's got 6.
Great cut there by Devin. Used that screen extremely well.
Simmons gets it back from Bridges. Thomas now using the Simmons screen, keeping Tre Jones on his back, pulls up from the elbow, rims out, and Jeremy rips down the rebound. Left it behind him, but there's no black shorts there to pick it up. Really throws it away. 2 minutes remaining till halftime in an 8-point game. Schroeder goes right to the cup underneath. No, and there for the putback of the offensive rebound. 5 off the bench for Smith Jr. Cam Thomas trying to stay there with Victor, and now it's Mikal Bridges' turn. And swiped that, knocked away. The Nets 3-on-1 the other direction, and Smith Jr. takes it himself. Bridges will inbound. Now the Nets gonna hold for the last shot here with 9 seconds. Into the corner, Finney-Smith, too strong on the three-pointer. Vassell launches, and that will come up. Simmons, 7 points in the first half, 3 steals as well. The handoff here to Bridges, 6 to shoot. Kick to the corner, Claxton for 3. Really his shot. It goes off the referee, was going to go out of bounds. Lands to Tre Jones, takes it all the way, but leaves it short. But he's fouled. Didn't know refs were getting dimes these days. "13 of 13 from the stripe. They've got the first 4 points here in the second half.
That's keeping us in the game.
Thomas, Victor, locks it. No, they're going to call.
Well, a late contest, and there's no foul here. It's a block shot. He got a piece of the ball the first time. Setting up his man like he's coming out to get the ball. Beautiful backdoor cut, and Victor puts the pass on the money.
Cam Thomas with the answer of the L with 12. Wembanyama with 13.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's bothered by Victor's length on the perimeter.
Victor in the paint over Dorian Finney-Smith. Tapped out by Tre Jones. Another possession here for the Spurs. Wembanyama, deep 3, got it! From nearly...
Healthcare assist.
So Victor, who had 8 points in the first half, already 8 in the third quarter. With not even 3 minutes old. The Spurs down 7. Simmons gets it back off the inbound, and he throws it down.
Many miscommunications in this third quarter.
Jones drops it off. Jeremy along the baseline, whips it out to Victor. Steps away from Simmons, pull up 3. 3 more! Victor Wembanyama!
Big fella, because last time he hit a couple 3 balls, he passed up a couple. I don't want to see that anymore. I want him to get greedy.
Cam Thomas trying to answer, and he does at the other end. On the move there and turning it over before he could firmly plant himself as Lonnie Walker, the 4th in the game for the first time, and the Spurs turn that into a bucket.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker coming back from a sore hamstring. Surprised he didn't see the floor in the first half. I'd like to bring him out in the second. He's got to still warm up.
Claxton on the dump off underneath.
See Claxton running to the rim. Well executed there from the Nets.
So that was Schroeder's 10th assist of the game. He's got his 7th double-double of the season, 15 points, 10 assists, and an offensive rebound here off the missed shot here to start the 4th. And a step-back 3 from Denver. You said they're number 5 in offensive rebounds. That's their 8th of the game. Have turned that into 14 second chance points. Victor Wembanyama back in to start the 4th for the Spurs. Out of his hands. Ends up in the hands of Dorian Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons behind the back. Smith Jr. just hit a 3. Misses on that attempt.
Victor got caught in no man's land there. I didn't know if he was trying to shoot it. Maybe thought he got fouled. He likes the lead. Tre Jones, a little burst past Cam Thomas. Easy.
The inbound here to Ben Simmons. Somewhere Dirk Nowitzki's smiling. Simmons up top, 10 to shoot. Thomas into Tre Jones. Breaks up the dribble, like somehow found that pass through. Spurs dodge a bullet there as Victor brings down the rebound. Third rebound of the game for Wembanyama. Tre Jones turning the corner to Vassell. That pass deflected. Blake Wesley rather. That one laid up to Victor from Tre, and he's fouled.
Very much outside the paint, but he just took up the space there. Shows off his size and touch.
Blake Wesley forced to shoot that three and missing badly. Simmons on the break, drops it off. Dennis Smith Jr. brushing off Julian Champagnie late. Tre Jones off the inbound. Pressured and harassed by Dennis Smith Jr. will pick up the foul. There's the foul line, but they've been outscored by 18 from the three-point line, and the Nets have dominated them in the paint, 48-28 tonight. Champagnie for three.
He has pick up the dribble and continue on his way to the basket. Showed some slick ball handling skills there.
It's his second steal of the night. He's got 6 points. And Bridges is fouled on the route. 107-79 here. Wembanyama. And Ben Simmons got a piece of that one. Not in a game like this where they've been badly outscored. I think you got to go back to the Oklahoma City game. The last time that the Spurs were really never in it at all in the second half. And Big John over there told him it did on the video. 109-84 here with 6 minutes remaining. Schroeder gives it up. Dennis Smith Jr. off the mark, and
man buried underneath. It's a great high-low pass.
Seven of the last 9 belong to the Spurs here. Schroeder into the corner. It comes. The three-pointer's good.